Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hey everybody, last show for the week this week. We've got one more tonight and we might have some lives on the weekend for you as well. I can see you, Ray. Hi, thank you for joining. And thank you for those amazing intros and outros, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have them. What have you been up to this week? Let me know. Send some messages. I've had a few messages come through of people that have seen different lives and done different things. So keep them coming. Tell me where you've been and what's happening. Tonight we've got Logan joining us. Now that we've got a logged in, she's down there patiently waiting, so we might bring her into the room to chat. Hi, Ronnie. Thank you for joining. Hi, Logan. Thank you. I'm good. It's nice to finally have you on the show.
Oh, it's nice to be here. Thank you.
And now you've had an exciting few weeks.
Yes.
First debut single. Yes. Debut single and number 2 on the charts on the iTunes Country genre. That's very exciting. First single. So tell us about the feeling when you woke up to the number 2 on the chart.
I'm not afraid to admit I cried. It was Beck, who I can see is watching.
Yes, she's just jumped in.
And it was unbelievable for me. I never thought that I would be number 2 on the iTunes country charts, but there we were.
It's so exciting. Now, I know we haven't had you on the show, so let's go back to the start and have a bit of a talk, because I know you're based in Tamworth, and so I'm guessing that you've grown up with music around you an awful lot. But tell us your story. Have you gone to country music and singing?
Well, yeah, basically I've just been going to the country music festival since I could walk, basically. And as long as I can remember, we've always gone. And my mum, I've grown up listening to a lot of country music, thanks to mum. And when I was 15, I think it was, I went to the Junior Academy of Country Music. And from then on, I think I pretty much just decided that this is what I want to do with myself.
At 15, what made you go to the Junior Academy? Just is it because living there, being around the festival, or were there other things that you go, I want to do that?
I think it was definitely largely influenced by being here and seeing it all the time. But I knew that it was kind of my next step in a way to learn a little bit more about what I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it and who I was as an artist. So, yeah, it's definitely played a big part in who I am.
Very exciting. Now, Stone Cold Heart is a fantastic single. How did you choose to release this for your first one, and tell us about writing it?
It just kind of felt right to release this as my first single. It's got a little bit of sass, got all that fun stuff that you don't always see from me. But I wrote it with the beautiful Jen Mize out at the DAG in Nundle, I think almost 3 years ago now. It feels like forever ago. And we sat down in the freezing cold and wrote this song. And, yeah, it's just been part of my soul ever since.
So obviously you've been performing this for a while. Obviously COVID slowed that down, but being that it's been 3 years, what was people's reaction when you started playing it? And now that you've released it as a single, have you had different reactions?
I don't think I've really had different reactions. I know when I've performed it live previously, people that I know and friends and family have been quite surprised, because obviously I don't know how to say it, but I don't really have a Stone Cold Heart. I'm pretty nice to people, I like to think, but yeah, it was definitely a different side of me with this sass and kind of bad girl attitude. So it's definitely got quite an interesting reaction, but yeah, I think people are getting a little bit used to that side of me now.
Well, I love it. It's a great song because, it is talking about tell us about the idea when you wrote it at the DAG. Where did the idea originally come from?
I had a friend at the time who was quite manipulative, and we kind of just kept going back and forth, and I was always there for her and she was never there for me, and all that kind of fun stuff that you go through, you know. And eventually I just kind of had enough of it, and she'd broken me down to the point where I wished that I could be mean to people, because I
Yes.
find it incredibly hard to say no. And yeah, this is kind of where this was born. I was talking to Jen about it, and we ended up deciding that it might be a good song idea.
Well, it certainly is. And do you find now saying no is easier when you're struggling to say no? Do you think of this song and think of this story?
No, I still say
yeah. I'm with you there. I don't say no very often. It's hard. Ronnie has also jumped in to say hi to everybody. And Beck, jump on, Beck. I know that you've got the link. Come in and say hi. So you've already talked about the CMAA, but and taking home those experiences. Are you going to go again? Is that something on your radar?
Well, I've been to the Junior Academy, I've been to the Senior Academy, I've been to Academy X. They're now doing Songwriting Genius. They just can't get rid of me. I will keep coming back over and over again because there's always new stuff to learn at the Academy. And yeah, I would recommend it to absolutely anybody that has any kind of interest in the music industry. You don't have to be a musician, don't have to be a singer, don't have to be a songwriter. If you have an interest in this type of thing, it is perfect.
Yeah. So everybody I speak to have got great stories about the Academy. Now, you've also got for this single, I mean, Stone Cold Heart, great song, great artwork. I love the artwork. But also you've done an amazing film clip. It's actually quite a fun film clip. I don't know how you did it and handled that feeling of all that stuff all over you. But tell us about the idea behind that, where all that came from.
Oh, well, it's kind of, the idea is like, I'm wearing white, so it's kind of like a purity thing. I've never been the most pure person in the world, but and the black paint is kind of representing everything that can hinder who I really am and make me want to be this mean person. But it's definitely a symbol that I'm still nice, I guess, and me underneath that stuff.
Doesn't change. No, you're not changed. It's just the outer looking. Yeah. So was this your idea to film the clip like that, or did you have some help?
No, it was my idea. It was quite random, actually. I'm not sure how I came up with it. It just kind of popped into my head one day and we rolled with it. So
well, it is good. It's good fun. On the day filming that, it must have been a lot of, I don't know, it just must have felt so strange and been lots of fun.
Definitely did. I remember.
First film.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're right. No, go. Keep telling me.
I remember Jeremy Minette, who did the film clip with me from Eyes and Ears Creative. We, when we had his beautiful partner, Max Jackson, who is an amazing musician in her own right, was throwing paint at me, and it was a very strange experience having paint squirted at you through, like, from a distance and trying to remain serious. Very hard, but we got there was paint everywhere. I still have some paint on the inside roof of my car. It's really good.
Oh wow. I don't think I could stand still, but I think it'd be even harder being the person squirting the paint. You'd feel bad.
Yeah, well, look, Max had quite an evil look on her face. I don't know if she felt bad.
She was enjoying herself.
Oh yeah, totally. Just living the dream.
Yeah, getting to squirt somebody with paint. How could you not enjoy? Beck said, anyone that wants to know anything about country music or songwriting, definitely register for Academy X. Yes, I think that any of their courses that they haven't heard anything bad, it sounds like it's a great experience. So if people are looking, they should definitely sign up. 100%. Now, where can people get Stone Cold Heart?
Stone Cold Heart is on iTunes, Spotify, all those kind of places. And the video is on YouTube and on my Facebook. It's pretty much just everywhere I can put it. There it is.
Excellent. So I'm not sure. Erin's just popped in. I don't know what this comment is for. Went sitting on the app, couldn't find it because you are still live. I'm not sure what you're searching for. Let us know what you're.
Oh, if maybe I don't know if maybe do you mean the ABC interview, Erin? I'm not sure.
Not sure. Let us know. Let us know. We might be able to help you. Hopefully we can. I know it's slow at the moment, but have you got any shows that you've got coming up or that you're about to do?
At this stage, I haven't got any of my own. I not long just did one at the Tamworth for Caitlin Harnett and the Pony Boys, so that was good to finally get back on stage after so long without performing. But at this stage, I am heading to Sydney at the end of May with Lynn Botel to do some backing vocals. But other than that, that's all that we've got planned at this stage.
So people want to book you. Where can they reach out?
Probably on all my social media is probably the best place. Go into my Instagram and it's got all my contacts on there, and so does my Facebook, I believe. And if there's anything like interviews or anything of the sort, Beck would be the best person to contact. Yes.
Beck's always great for that. Now, have you got merchandise or anything yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. What are your ideas? I always like to hear ideas.
Well, I don't know yet. I have a couple of ideas that are kind of in the works, but as for Stone Cold Heart, I think we were maybe talking about some earrings, usual like t-shirts, fun stuff like that, but I definitely want to do something a little outside of the box. So I'm still working on my.
I like it. I like hearing all the ideas. Now, I know that you said that, you're hoping to release some more songs. So is there more coming for 2021?
There is.
Ooh.
There is indeed. I've got, I don't know how many we're releasing this year, but I know there's definitely at least one more single to come for this year. And then there's another single after that. And then there may just be a 5-track EP.
A 5-track EP? Ooh.
Yes.
For 2022?
Yes.
Yes, that's exciting. Is it all ready to go? Are you finished recording?
Yeah. It is. Now we're just putting our plan into action.
Yes. So you've already decided on the next lot of music, the next single, or have you still tossing up?
Well, look, we're tossing up between two, but we've got a pretty good idea of what we're going to do.
There's so much work going into it. There's a few comments coming in. Let me just see if I can get them up because they're not coming through fully. Oh, there we go. Ronnie says, it's so nice to see gigs starting to come back. It really is, isn't it? It feels like it's been forever. Mm-hmm. Actually, well, it has. It's been so long. And Erin says she loves the song. I've got it in my head frequently, but in a good way.
Well, that's good.
And Cynthia said she said I have to say hi from Melbourne. It's good. I love hearing where everybody is, so it's fun. It's fun to listen to. So 2021 is turning out to going to be a big year for you. What's on your bucket list music wise for the next couple of years?
I don't know. I'd love to obviously perform more whenever I have the opportunity. I think it would be amazing if I could go on tour, maybe. I don't know if that has to be something that I do myself, because I don't know if I'm quite ready to go by myself just yet. But
right, we'll come and carry your bags. Yeah,
for sure.
We'll come and do that. You can't have us on. I'm getting on stage and sing with you though, because you want people to come. But I will come and carry bags for you.
Yeah, so hopefully more performance, more recording maybe. But yeah, it's
very exciting. I know that we did touch it a minute ago, but I wanted to chat because you got to do this with Shane Nicholson recording, and I read that it was something you'd wanted to do for a long time. Yeah. Tell us about that, finally getting to do that.
It was out of this world. I never in a million years dreamed that I would be recording with Shane. I remember I met him at the same songwriting retreat that I wrote this song.
What was that? Yeah.
Yep, at the DAG, and made quite a friendship with him there because, musicians, wine, songs, it's all it's all bound to end in quite interesting friendships. But he sent me a message a month or two after that, I think, and stated if I ever wanted to make an album to get in touch with him, which, of course, I was going to do. Like, who wouldn't take that offer?
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
So yeah, we got in touch, and then we've just kind of been working around COVID and everything and sending ideas back and forth, and finally we have completed the project.
Well, we cannot wait to hear the EP. There is another question that's come through for you. Who would you like to go on tour with, or is that too bold to ask? That's an interesting one. If you had to choose one artist anywhere, who would you choose?
Only one.
I don't think I could choose.
Yeah, I don't think I could pick only one. Can I give you maybe like my top 4?
Yeah, let's do that. I'd have to do top 100, so you're doing better than me.
I would definitely say Lynn Botel, Becky Cole, Sarah Storer, or if we're going like huge scale, like probably never ever going to happen, Patty Griffin.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting choice. I didn't see that one coming. And I love the fact that you just chose 3 Australians that, that's really good, because not many people would do that.
Yeah. I'm
very obviously
country.
Yeah. It is so good to hear. That is so good to hear. Now, I know that we spoke about it earlier, but social media, what's the name of your Facebook? Where can they find it on Instagram?
Just Logan Hoswell is Facebook. So pretty simple, just my name, which will be on the screen there, I think. And my Instagram is Logan Hoswell Music. Twitter, all the places. If you just search my name, it'll come up.
So make sure, if you haven't already followed, jump over now and follow it. And Stone Cold Heart, if you haven't seen the film clip, I think you should jump across and see it, because it looks like it was a lot of fun. And yeah, how are those clothes? Do you still have them?
I do. The pants are still kind of curled up in a bag, all stuck together, and I just don't know what to do with them yet, because they could be really cool in the future if I can ever get them unstuck. But the shirt is grey. It just mixed and now is grey. So it's
not a wearable, not an exciting one to wear. I was watching the film clip and I was really enjoying it. And I thought, I hope she didn't pay a lot of money for those clothes. That's what I was thinking.
It was all worth it. In the name of art, it was all worth it.
That's sad. That's the first thing I thought was, I really hope that didn't cost a fortune. Oh, well.
Hey, I did like that outfit, so I may have to buy it.
I've got another person that's commented. I love your new songs. Know the words, and so proud of you.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Sharon.
Oh, hang on. Erin said something as well. She said she missed the start, but where was it shot, the film clip? She said she has a few ideas. That's a good. What are your ideas? Let us know the ideas.
Ideas before I reveal.
That'd be interesting. Put them in the comments. Was it near home?
How near is near?
Well, I'm from Tassie, so not far.
No, it was shot in Newcastle.
Okay.
I actually don't even really know where. I just kind of ended up meeting Jeremy at a studio where we did some photos and whatnot, and then we went out and just kind of explored and found this old abandoned, well, what we thought was an abandoned train track. Jeremy told me that in the 3 years that he's lived in that kind of area, there had never been any trains that he's seen go across that track. But when we tried to get to the other side of the track, we were stuck on one side for about 15 minutes because there was a huge coal train that came through and took quite some time to get past.
So he really hadn't been paying a lot of attention.
Yeah. That was an interesting experience, being stuck there for a while, but it's okay. Everyone survived.
And Erin put, as in where, was it the old crossing near the dog track?
Oh, there we go. Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, so no, it wasn't Tamworth. There we go. And Ray, she's popped in to say hi. I'm pretending we're in Sydney still or where you are, but I'm having fun. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know that we've been here, there, and everywhere tonight chatting about your music, but it's a fantastic single. So again, everybody head over and watch Stone Cold Heart if you haven't seen the film clip, and make sure that you go and get it on whatever device you're using. But thank you again, Logan. I can't wait to hear your next single.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Anytime. Thanks, guys. We will see you again very soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.